Nostalgia. Or as I like to call it, PS2 loading screen. Anyway guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new, well, if you stumbled upon me, well, I thank you for joining me in today's Let's Play. A game from my childhood, which, funny enough, had a completely different name from what this one is. This is the American version of said game. If you guys can actually notice it beforehand, well done. If not, you're in for a real treat. This game is weird as hell.
Stretch Panic!
Stretch Panic. Otherwise known as Freakout in Europe, in the European market. Which, I don't know why Freakout was even decided as a name. I don't know if that's due to localization, but what I can confirm is I prefer Stretch Panic a lot better. It just has a better ring to it as a game. Anyway, let's start. So the plot of the story of this game is you start as a little girl named Linda, which they never really explain how or why, but she has a demon scarf connected to her neck, which you can use to stretch, pull things, and attack enemies with. The story is really hard to... Well, it's easy, but it's awkward to explain, because, again, this is an Eastern-made Japanese game, and these games are always great on plot details. But what I can say is I had fond memories playing this when I was a kid. Especially also the aggravating hours I put into playing the game when I was about 7 or 8. When this game came out, it was in fact one of the first PS2 games I ever had, and considering the content in this game, I'm surprised my parents never made a fuss about this. But then again, also at the time I was playing games like Grand Theft Auto Vice City, so again, it's, yeah, they really were quite light on violence and stuff like this. But yeah, Treasure, great company, made a really fun, interesting game here. A game that I can't really describe it, so I'll just let the description of the game do it justice. So Stretch Panic is one of those interesting game titles where it kind of really doesn't give you much to go on. It's kind of like, it kind of lures you in with its colourful graphics, interesting art design, and very fun gameplay actually. Okay, so we got boss rooms, which I can't enter because they have a point system in this game, and to get points, well, we're going to find out. This one we can get points from, these sort of stages here, which are like small mini stages where you can get points from enemies. And the enemies are just, well, let's have a look and find out. Voluptuous women with gigantic boobies! So big that you can't actually see, they can't see what's in front of them, and looking at the design of that, I don't know how they can function and walk. Seriously, look at this. It's messed up. No, I don't know, get your boobs on my face. I don't want your boobs on my face, leave me alone. It's going to be a family-friendly, like, channel. I'm not even, like, as you mentioned in the first video, I don't even have any edgy comments, but yeah, and edgy content. I speak English at this point, guys. Edgy content. So, I mean, I'm really at the pinnacle of edgy content, like, pinching big... Oh, God. Ew. Wow, she just exploded. I'm guessing those fun bags of destruction are literally armed with nitroglycerin or something explosive. Jeez. I mean, these are when I say... Ladies, whatever you do not get augmented to the sides. It just doesn't work. Although saying that, you can always use your boobs as a cushion, I guess. Boom. Okay, if I remember correctly, I can use my arm. Yep. See, that's an interesting design for a weapon. You don't have a sword, a gun. You just have a demonic-looking staff arm with an eye on the top of it. Kind of looks like they were looking at the design of it. So they kind of took some inspiration from Legend of Zelda here, the sheep guy, I guess. But I mean, he doesn't want a third arm. Okay. Oh, that was fine. Sneak attack! True. You gotta love that ticking counter when you carry an enemy, it sort of dings like a shopping register, it's great. Okay. It takes 1 point to get into every boss room, and 5 to do a special attack that I'll show you guys in this video. Called, I think it's a Scarf Bomb, which sounds better than what it looks like. I mean, unfortunately, the payoff of this weapon, when you use it, this move, it's not that great, but it does do a lot of damage. So the first boss we're going to fight in this game, in this playthrough, is Cinder, which was the first boss I ever started with. And the designs are really weird, because they have oversized body portions and really weird attacks because of these oversized body portions. And this trippy stuff that you're going to see here, which I would think, what are they on? Interesting visuals, but yeah. This is kind of terrifying. I mean, if you're like an 8-year-old playing this, you'll probably think, geez, what am I playing? But at least we can say though, for a 2000 game, this transformation sequence is actually really good. I mean, pop out of a wormhole and in a boss form. But the one thing that scared me is that head. That ginormous head. Why would you make a giant head? Oh no, she's trying to suck me in. Stop trying to suck me. Fun fact about Cinder is her weak point. Bingo, that's the Scarf Bomb. I think the full name is Scarf Bomb Exorcism. Once you do that successfully, you'll get this little demon pop out, which means you would actually save the person being controlled by that. Oh, ow! Oh. Yeah. I would not want to be... I mean, sticking your fingers in your throat is bad enough, but sticking a hand down your throat to hit the uvula? Disgusting. Oh no! Missed that. Oh no! Oh! Why are you pooping out? Oh, that snot grenades. Oh, missed it. Here we are. Oh, another one. Yeah, oh. Beat up. Wow, she just exploded into nothing. Okay. That lady has absolutely skinny body proportions. You'll see weirder ones in this game. Because some proportions are normal looking, and some are just weird. Like you get some sisters that are incredibly, well, don't want to come across as rude or anything, but again, it's just a game. Everything I've seen in this game as a kid still freaks me out. In fact, one boss, again, I apologise for any spoilers if anyone hasn't played this game before, it's called Jelly-chan, and yeah. There's Face-Off and Jelly-chan, which scare the hell out of me. Jelly-chan is the worst. Because, yeah, when we get to that, you'll see why. I hated fighting against her. She was freaky, disgusting, and just terrifying. I mean, playing games like this don't really bother me, but some bosses just freak me out. This game is not all light-hearted, so again, it's not as bad. I mean, I've played games, worse games than this that freak me out as a kid. What? I'm lost for words. They could look! They could use their boobs as helicopters. What? Why would you program that? Grab. Okay. I mean, I just can't comprehend it. The fact. I mean, these controls are a bit finicky. I mean, back in the day, when you're playing like games nowadays, the control schemes are a little bit less wonky. Because obviously, as you grow up, you don't really get the whole better controlling aspect as an adult as when you were as a kid. So, I mean, back in the day, this is too easy to navigate, but this is just awkward. The controls, the camera. There's only PS1 games, well, the other PS2 games always had some issues with cameras. Not that I've had any problems with cameras in most games. I can't think of any anything I've played recently that actually doesn't have that issue. I mean, again, it's very content. I mean, I always like to try and play these games most of the time, and other content. Anything that's new. I mean, the problem with new is overplayed, but this channel we're going to be looking to show you the nitty and gritty and the interestingly weird PS2 era Xbox, anything really we get our hands on. I mean, if you guys have any requests for anything, any games in particular you want to see, just ping them across. I'll happily look to emulate them and play them. Anything weird, just nothing that's, you know, too spicy for YouTube. I mean, I don't Twitch, so again it'll be for the YouTube, but yeah, let's continue, shall we? So, this boss is called Spinner. Again, interesting boss design. I can tell you that. Fun fact, as a kid, I used to be so scared of this weird transformation scene that I used to have nightmares about this. I mean, think about this, you're asleep in a comatose-like state, you get shoved into a portal and you come out all body warped and possessed. It'll freak any child out. Oh boy. Spinner. This boss's weaknesses are quite simple to figure out. Best thing to do when you're shooting at is grab the bulbous thing there and slam the head into the floor. And then from any boss weakness, you can technically do the start bomb from there. There we go. Gonna do the same attack again. Yep, he is. The interesting thing about the earlier bosses, they really telegraph their attacks pretty well. Whereas the harder bosses, they don't. In fact, this boss is easy to kind of beat in anyway. I mean, as a kid I used to play a no damage run of it. Oh. Right. Stay away, stay there, back over there. Telegraph the attack again. Wow, that was actually easy. I mean, as a child, I used to see someone take so much damage from it, but that was actually rather simple. I wouldn't really say your killer sister basically killing your demon form and freeing you funky. I mean, well, that's one way to congratulate someone for saving your life. Funky. Okay, 2 bosses down, and wow, we've got loads to go. But once you clear past the first 4 bosses, more start to show up, and some of them are more harder than the last ones. But we'll be seeing that for part 2. Anyway, guys, as I like to say, stay safe out there. If you like the content, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in part 2.